His Excellency President William Samoei Ruto has done a fantastic job in 2 years under very difficult circumstances. There are many critics who want to judge him with the entire terms of past presidents. But as a matter of fact, if you take 2 years of every president when they came to office, His Excellency William Ruto has done extremely well in 2 years. In 2 years has done extremely well. I have also never seen another president who is so meticulous in ticking every line of his manifesto. Is this man, you people don't know. Go and pick Kenya Kwanza manifesto and tell us where the president has failed. Go and pick the manifesto. He preached about universal health care. He pushed it even with the greatest opposition, especially for those who are benefiting from NHIF, especially religious clinics that were getting money from NHIF and they were not accounting as they were supposed to be. He stood firm. In the housing project, which we preached for many years, he stood firm. In terms of lowering the cost of living, the cost of unga coming down, he has fulfilled his promise. In terms of dealing with CBC, it was the first thing, he fulfilled his promise. In terms of dealing with the issues of education, especially funding for our universities, he took the bold step. He's fulfilling his promise. I want those critics who are criticizing us on the delivery of his manifesto to go to the manifesto itself and criticize us using the manifesto. And we are willing to answer questions based on the manifesto itself. Our country is back to a path of growth, and the trajectory we are taking is going to make this country great. The only mistake perhaps you can accuse the president for is for extending a hand of brotherhood and friendship to the opposition side and telling them we can still have opposition but have a national interest for working together as a team and as a family. If he is guilty, he is only guilty for that. For holding the hand of former Prime Minister, for calling many people who criticized and fought him and accommodating them in government, he is guilty as charged. But in terms of his manifesto diligence, he has been very diligent. And I believe that hand of friendship is not going to end with the former Prime Minister. The president is going to reach out to everybody across the country. Even our former Vice President, Kalonzo, is welcome to work with the president. You saw how the former president, the fourth, Uhuru Kenyatta, came to a function with the president and spoke very well against the tribalism and unity of the country. The same message we are talking about here about tribalism. Yesterday when I talked in Kericho and I said, let us not cloud the successes of our president with people whose mindset is about tribalism. I was very clear in my mind. The challenge we have faced in the last 2 years are people who go around the country counting shares and telling other Kenyans, you are not shareholders. It is people who are wearing tribal lenses when they are trying to judge the success of this government. And we are very firm about that because we know them. They are not strangers. We know them. We know where they come from. And we know them because of their fruits. We are saying as a government, we are ready for criticism. But pick our manifesto, pick the things we promised, criticize us on those things, help us also on those things, and let's work together to make sure that this country becomes a better country. And this is really what is going to take this country forward. I have no doubt, even if I remain the only prophet in town, I have no doubt that this country is going to be great than ever before because of the visionary leadership of President William Samoei Ruto.